Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. On Crimson Light's patio, Sally looks up when she sees Billy. She notices he seems tense as he grabs a coffee and sits down. He admits he's had a hell of a day and asks how she's doing. Sally says home doesn't feel much like home these days. He's sorry. Sally asks if he's there to see Chelsea. Billy says he's not. She wants to take a break. Sally asks if he'll camp out there in case she comes down. Billy admits the not knowing is starting to drive him a little bit crazy. Sally says, "Because we know, don't we?" Billy thinks Chelsea will tell him when she's ready. She claims to be stressed out about Connor, who seems pretty good, but she's still spinning out. Sally says they both heard her talk about the guilt from that one night. Neither of them will come clean, which is leaving them with thoughts they don't want to have. Sally can't keep doing this. If Billy wants to wait, fine, but she's done. We deserve answers. Now. In the park, Kyle texts Claire to thank her for helping him house hunt. She texts him back that it was so much fun. Adam appears and snarks, "Great." Kyle smirks, "Nice to see you too." Adam came there to think, but it looks like the spot's already taken. Kyle calls, "Adam, wait." He notes that Newman Media is giving a lot of publicity to Glissade. Adam asks if he's complaining. Kyle says not at all, keep up the good work. Adam warns it's not his personal PR machine, but I'm sure you can use all the help you can get. He wonders if Kyle's managing to keep up with Audra Charles. He can't figure out why she'd want to work with him. Kyle says Glissade would be nothing without his expertise. Adam chuckles, "I think Jebot's getting along just fine without you." Kyle reminds him they're on the same side. Adam tells Kyle that the only side he's on is his own. If he likes the free press, he should just thank him instead of being a condescending ass. Jack and Diane arrive at the Abbott house and decide to have a nightcap. Diane asks if Jack came up with a plan to find out if Victor's gotten to Kyle. Jack says if Victor's the mystery investor behind Glissade, they have to find out what he's after. Diane thinks he always wants to make his enemies pay. Jack snorts that he's once again the enemy. He's done some sleuthing of his own and noticed that Newman Media is doing puff pieces and podcasts on Glissade. Diane says, of course, all roads lead back to Victor. Jack says Adam being reassigned to Newman Media never made sense to him. He and Nick were very successful working together, but Victor suddenly moved him. Nikki had every intention of returning. He suspects Victor wanted Newman Media to handle something that Nikki wouldn't agree to do. Diane guesses he tasked Adam with doing his dirty work. Jack calls Adam, who is still in the park with Kyle, and asks him to get together for a drink. In the park, Kyle asks Adam, "What was that about?" Adam says it was a personal matter. Kyle hopes Connor's okay. Summer filled him in. Adam says Connor's doing great. Kyle is glad to hear it. Seeing your kid struggle is the worst. Adam sighs and opens up about feeling helpless throughout. He notes Kyle's been through it with Harrison too and mentions the kidnapping. Kyle can relate to the feeling of helplessness. They agree they do what they need to for their kids. Adam says that's what fathers do. Well, most fathers. Kyle complains about his dad standing by while his mother fired him. Adam asks if he's heading up Glissade because he didn't get his way. Kyle sneers, "At least I'm not so desperate for my father's approval that I cling to the fringes of a family who doesn't want me and wait for whatever scraps I'm thrown." Adam says he's earned his position. Kyle's only qualifications at Jebot were his last name and his father's generosity. Kyle doesn't need Jebot or his father anymore. It's very freeing not to give a damn. You should try it. He thanks Adam again for the free press. He knows Victor's doing it to knock Jebot down a few notches. I'll take it. Adam's just doing his job as he sees fit. Kyle says, "Sure you are." Adam tells him, "Good luck to you, Kyle. You're going to need it." He tells him how lucky he is to have Jack for a father. Being a dad himself, you'd think he would recognize that. At the Abbott house, Jack tells Diane that he's not asking Adam to betray his father, he's just asking him for information. Diane warns that Victor would see either of those things as a betrayal. She warns Jack to be careful to not give Victor more reason to come after him or their family. Victor might have enlisted Adam in some plan against us. She fears Adam could deliberately send him down the wrong path.